Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I am filming card 5 for the Magical Meadow class in the post. So yeah, I've got all my bits cut out and I'm just going to show you what I did and how I put that together. Now, so it's a Z-fold card. So basically it's still just half a sheet of A4 scored in half and then that half scored in half again. And then you just fold that back on itself and you've got a Z-fold card. Now on the sample card I've actually embossed the strip that I put there. I've used the new snowflake folder, but obviously, you know, if you want to do a bit of embossing, carry on. On this one I'm just going to use some designer series paper, and I've cut the paper in such a way that it's come out of one piece. So when I stick these in, if I do it properly, they will all make up the picture. So I'll just do that while with the, I'll just glue them in while I got it in the correct order, she says confidently. So I've just stopped using this glue about half an hour ago and it was doing fine then, but it's not doing fine now. What pest, whenever I start to record. Bear with me while I get my glue free. I am not opening another bottle till I finish these, so everyone is just going to have to bear with me. Let's see if it's going to work now. Yeah, so here we go. So you cut your designer series paper, you have in the PDF all your measurements. And then, yeah. I've really enjoyed making this class and I really hope you enjoy making your cards. I would say that's not very central, so I'm just, oops, carefully taking advantage of my wet glue and sliding it over a little bit. There you go, that's a bit more. I love it when, I love it when a plan comes together. Oh, look at the frosting on that. I just love that too. Just as well, you get 2 sheets in a full pack of each pattern. Woo! Be careful when your glue's wet. The advantage is it does move, but then sometimes that's a disadvantage. So that's how I'm putting my card together. And I've got there, you've got a layer of white, and you can just do your writing on the back with that. I stamped, let's see, card 5. I stamped on the back of that one with a long, I guess we could do that again. Right, you've got the stamp set out. I'm sure that doesn't surprise you. But what I've got out is that I've done that with the pretty peacock, but actually I'm just going to use my marker pen because I'm going to use that on the front. I'm just going to dab some, well no, I'm going to put the granny apple green all over. And then I'm going to mix in some Night of Navy. That's my idea anyway. Oh, I said that again, idea. This idea. Can somebody, where is this coming from? I don't know. Keep catching myself saying that. I've just put some Dobs of Night and Navy just for interest. And I'm just going to, this time, on that one I've just done 2 and like that, but this time I'm just going to stamp on and stamp off. See that? See how that just makes an interesting colourway to something different. And we'll just pop that on the back. None of these cards are particularly complicated cards, but I do, well, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I do think they are rather pretty. I'm pleased with them. I mean, if you want to be extravagant, you could put DSP in there too. So that's your card really, and then we're just going to stamp on here. Of course, I've forgotten to cut out, you've got your die set and there are various bits for making the hole. But I do have my crocodile here, so I'll just pop a hole in for my ribbon with my crocodile. Never smile at a crocodile. That's that. So this again, this is from the Something Fancy dies. And I'm going to stamp on here. I did that just with the berries. So we want our sentiment, which of course has to be Winter Wishes because I lost that on, it's not turned up yet. I know you possibly watch, you could, there is a possibility of you watching all these in one day. However, I've filmed them over several days. So I'm still going on about losing my stamp. And I'm, you know, because I'm lazy, and I would have to stand up to get my ink pad. Or my ink pad, not my ink pad. I don't know if it's where I live that my speaking is going downhill. Right, so Winter Wishes. So because that is going to be at an angle on the card, I thought I would try and have the Winter Wishes straight. So see, you don't have to have an ink pad if you've got some pens. And then the berry stamp, I rather like this. You can do these berries any colour you please. So on this one I am going to have Night of Navy berries and Granny Apple Green. And again, just, you know, just some little bits of blue elsewhere. Actually probably should have done the dots of the Night of Navy after the Granny Apple Green. So maybe this needs, that berry just needs to be a bit fuller. And then huff. So I twisted it round and just did second generation. Second generation, when you're using markers isn't always as good, but it's still effective. So even though I'm using markers, I still manage to get my hand in a mess. Now just again, just paint your stamp with your marker. And then your berries. So I think this is card 5, did I say? So I'm just doing a couple a day because that way it doesn't become a chore for me and I still enjoy it then. I don't want this to become a chore. Because at the moment I really enjoy putting together the classes and doing the filming and things. Righty, so we'll just there we go. You still get faint, so just decorate your tag and then don't need all that amount of ribbon, just a little bit of ribbon, just a little wee bit, maybe more than that. I think I better keep that for something else. That was a bit, let's cut off. And then I just do thread it through, pull it back on itself. So it's lovely, this sheer ribbon, it really is pretty. Might need to trim that one up, that end a little bit. There we go. And then quite simply, that's going on there with dimensionals. So we'll just do that and that will be card 5. Done and dusted, put to bed. Now, just think about this. Where do you need your, have a wee look. Where's it going to sit? Probably about there. So I need my dimensionals down on this bit. Maybe to there. And there. I might just squeeze one in there. Yeah, it's about right. 2, 3, pardon me, 4. There you go. Card 5 done and dusted. I maybe need to just use my bone folder to just tell the creases to lie a little flatter. And there you go. So thank you, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next card. Thank you.